He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. If a man is proud of his wealth, he should not be praised until it is known how he employs it. I was afraid that by observing objects with my eyes and trying to comprehend them with each of my other senses, I might blind my soul altogether. They are not only idle who do nothing, but they are idle also who might be better employed. Our prayers should be for blessings in general, for God knows best what is good for us. I only wish that ordinary people had an unlimited capacity for doing harm. Then they might have an unlimited power for doing good. The hottest love has the coldest end. A system of morality, which is based on relative, emotional values, is a mere illusion, a thoroughly vulgar conception, which has nothing sound in it, and nothing true. By all means marry. If you get a good wife, you will become happy, and if you get a bad one, you will become a philosopher. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. Nature has given us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and but 1 tongue, to the end that we should hear and see more than we speak. The end of life is to be like God, and the soul following God will be like him. No man undertakes a trade he has not learned, even the meanest, yet everyone thinks himself sufficiently qualified for the hardest of all trades, that of government. The only good is knowledge, and the only evil is ignorance. The nearest way to glory is to strive to be what you wish to be, thought to be. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when thou art in, continue firm and constant. Worthless people love only to eat and drink. People of worth eat and drink only to live. Once made equal to man, woman becomes his superior. The envious person grows lean with the fatness of their neighbor. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. An education obtained with money is worse than no education at all. Whom do I call educated? First, those who manage well the circumstances they encounter day by day. Next, those who are decent and honorable in their intercourse with all men, bearing easily and good-naturedly what is offensive in others, and being as agreeable and reasonable to their associates as is humanly possible to be. Those who hold their pleasures always under control and are not ultimately overcome by their misfortune. Those who are not spoiled by their successes, who do not desert their true selves, but hold their ground steadfastly as wise and sober-minded men. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. The fewer our wants, the more we resemble the gods. Life contains but 2 tragedies. One is not to get your heart's desire. The other is to get it. Think not those faithful, who praise all thy words and actions, but those who kindly reprove thy faults. Give me beauty in the inward soul. May the outward and the inward man be at one. He is rich who is content with the least, for contentment is the wealth of nature. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent. Then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune, nor too scornful in misfortune. Do not do to others what angers you, if done to you by others. Know that I am intelligent, because I know that I know nothing. Are you not ashamed of heaping up the greatest amount of money and honor and reputation, and caring so little about wisdom and truth and the greatest improvement of the soul? Remember that there is nothing stable in human affairs, therefore avoid undue elation in prosperity, or undue depression in adversity. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. The shortest and surest way to live with honor in the world is to be in reality what we would appear to be. And if we observe, we shall find that all human virtues increase and strengthen themselves by the practice of them. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. Silence is a profound melody for those who can hear it above all the noise. If you don't get what you want, you suffer. If you get what you don't want, you suffer. Even when you get exactly what you want, you still suffer because you can't hold on to it forever. Your mind is your predicament. It wants to be free of change, free of pain, free of the obligations of life and death. But change is law, and no amount of pretending will alter that reality. Sometimes you put walls up, not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. The children now love luxury. They have bad manners, contempt for authority. They show disrespect for elders and love chatter in place of exercise. Falling down is not a failure. Failure comes when you stay where you have fallen. Be the kind of person that you want people to think you are. Understanding a question is half the answer. The greatest blessing granted to mankind come by way of madness, which is a divine gift. There is no possession more valuable than a good and faithful friend. The years wrinkle our skin, but lack of enthusiasm wrinkles our soul. The highest realms of thought are impossible to reach without first attaining an understanding of compassion. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. When you want wisdom and insight as badly as you want to breathe, it is then you shall have it. To move the world, we must move ourselves. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light.